In this question, we see that the sum of the squares of two consecutive integers is 925. We want to know what the integers are. Well, what we're going to do is let x be the lesser integer. Now, if x is the lesser integer, then the next integer, the next consecutive integer, has to be x plus 1. And the question tells us that the sum of the squares of x and x plus 1 is 925. In other words, the first integer squared, x squared, plus the second integer squared, x plus 1 quantity squared, equals 925. Well, what we're going to do now is expand this so that we can get a simplified quadratic equation. X plus 1 times x plus 1 is the same as x squared. X times x is x squared plus 1x plus 1x plus 1. And all of that equals 925. So x squared plus the second integer squared equals 925. Well, simplifying, collecting like terms, we get x squared plus x squared is 2x squared, x plus x is 2x, plus 1 equals 925. We can subtract 925 from both sides. We'll get 0 on the right, and we'll get negative 924 on the left. So we have 2x squared plus 2x minus 924 equals 0. And now we want to factor that. Well, we know that whenever we factor, we common factor first, CFF. CFF for common factor first, and that policy is your BFF. CFF is your BFF. So 2 times x squared plus x minus 462 equals 0. Now we trinomial factor here. We want two numbers that add to 1 and multiply to negative 462. Those numbers are negative 21 and positive 22. So 2 times this binomial equals 0. Well, let's let this factor equal 0. If x minus 21 is 0, then x is 21 and x plus 1 is 22. We have two consecutive integers. If x plus 22 is 0, then x is negative 22, x plus 1 is negative 21, and again we have two consecutive integers. So there's no extraneous solution in this case, but we actually have two different valid answers. Either the integers are 21 and 22, or negative 22 and negative 21.